morning, everyone, and welcome back to another New York City vlog. We are starting the day off by going to get breakfast. And how can you be in New York City and not get a New York bagel? So, let's go eat. So we're taking a scenic route to go get some bagels, thank goodness, but we walked by what they're doing behind me is the Summer in the City, right next to Lincoln Center, and it looks like every Wednesday they're doing a free jazz concert up until September, so if you're looking to listen to some free jazz, that could be cool. So we're in Trader Joe's right now, and I have my mom with me today who does not live in New York City, and we're looking at the prices of the Trader Joe's in New York City versus where she lives outside of New York City. And it's surprising because she's saying that a lot of the prices here are about the same or even a little bit less than where she lives, which is kind of crazy because everyone says New York City is so expensive, but the prices may be less than where you live, depending. We're still walking to get breakfast because the breakfast place that we're going to is something that we saw in a YouTube video that we watched yesterday by Taylor Bell. She walked all of Manhattan and she stopped at this cafe, and I was watching with my mom and my mom's like, I want to go there, so now we're going there. So thank you, Taylor Bell, for giving us a cafe spot for today. I literally can't. We're looking at a promotion for a house that's available. It was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, and guess how much the rent was? My mom was like, oh, maybe it's not too bad. $25,000 a month on rent. But it is labeled as a 3-bedroom home, not an apartment. That reality was crossed really quickly. It took us 2 hours to get up here and finally eat breakfast, but it was worth it. It was absolutely worth it. 2 bagels toasted with cream cheese costed us almost $9.
You get a good bagel when the sesame stay on the bagel and are not all over your napkin.
Behind me is the American Museum of Natural History. We're thinking about going in because it's free for New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut residents. And if you want to come to the museum at the last hour from 4:30 to 5:30 before it closes for the day, it's also free. So I think we're gonna go in and see if we can look around for free. The only thing I'm not sure about is if we have to put our bags in a locker or if we can bring them with us. And I'm hoping that they'll let us keep our bags on us. Paid 50 cents to get in. It's only for general admission, and there are some special exhibits. If you wanted to go to the special exhibits, you'd have to pay more, but the suggested price is $30, but you don't have to pay that if you're a New York State resident or New Jersey or Connecticut. Just got done in the museum Museum, and now we're walking through Central Park. If you didn't know, most of the dinosaurs back in the day lived in North America, China, and Argentina, but we're taking a stroll through Central Park right now. The weather is absolutely stunning. You can't get much better weather than this. I know that Liquid IV is really popular, but I personally love Propel. Anytime I'm spending, we're going through a tunnel right now, the audio may be weird, but anytime I spend a long time outside, I always try to pack Propel or Gatorade sometimes. So if you're out traveling for a really long day, you have to have some electrolytes. And we bought these packages, we got like 10 for like $4, so they're really a necessity. We had to go on a little side quest. We didn't have to, but we wanted to because we went to the Met and my mom ended up buying a hat for Michael as a little souvenir. We ended up not exploring the Met because we just went to the Natural History Museum, and two giant museums in a day, that just is way too much. It's like a perfect rainy day, fall, winter activity, but it's not really like a summer activity when the weather is so nice and you want to be outside, especially with all the poor air quality we've been having recently. We're actually about to make our way to Lower Manhattan for our next destination. And just like that, we're in Lower Manhattan. We took the subway, the express down here. For it to be an express train, there was actually a stop that kind of lasted a long time, so it wasn't as express as you would think it would be. And this may be a hot take to some people, but honestly, I just don't think that people know that the McDonald's iced coffee is actually really good. Like, I always get the sugar-free French vanilla iced coffee, and using the app, this costed me $1. And I kid you not, the quality of this is as good as the Starbucks one, because this is the only coffee I'll get, sugar-free French vanilla iced latte or iced coffee, doesn't really matter. And the quality of this is just as good as Starbucks. I don't really like Dunkin', so I don't really go there often, but this is your summer hack. If you're in a pinch or if you just want a quick coffee, go to your local McDonald's. It's good every time. So this is my first time actually coming to this part of Manhattan, and we're so close to the water, which feels so nice because like you're getting the breeze, but it's really pretty down here, like surprisingly pretty. So behind me you can see the Statue of Liberty, and it's my first time down here, and I was really surprised that there are so many walls. Like maybe they're just doing construction, I'm really not sure, but it's like you have to really walk to see the Statue of Liberty. I thought I was going to be able to see it clearly like as soon as I made it down here, but there's a lot of walls, which makes it a little bit difficult to see it. And you could also take a ferry to or around the Statue of Liberty. I've never done that, so I really should do that one day, but at least I could see it. I've never been this close, so that's actually kind of cool. I think I talked in my last video when I met up with my friend and we were close to the Brooklyn Bridge that I hadn't seen her in a long time, and we just sat on a bench and talked, and those types of quiet moments that you have in the city are some of my favorite moments, and that's exactly what I just did with my mom, and it was really nice just sitting on the bench, enjoying the experience and taking all the views in and just being in the city and not feeling like you have to go, or you're on a mission. Like, those types of moments are my absolute favorite. So I was so happy that I was able to do that again. Looking at the Statue of Liberty, like, how could it get better? But we are finally leaving Battery Park. I do wish that there weren't so many gates, that you had a better view of the Statue of Liberty, but I was happy with what I saw.
Down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once, and I several stories high.
Today we are continuing the vlog, and we are in TJ Maxx, of course. Where else would I be on a Sunday afternoon? And we're just kind of roaming around. It's really hot today. It's like almost 90 degrees, so it's not the ideal temperature to be outside, so I'm happy that I'm in the AC today. When I first started to do YouTube and vlog in public, like, I kid you not, I was the most nervous person. I had so much anxiety, and now I'm just like, you know what? Honestly, like, people look at me sometimes, I have the camera, and it's really not a big deal. So if you have ever considered doing YouTube or any type of social media and you're nervous about people looking at you in public, just do your thing and do what makes you happy and do what you want to do. This might be the coolest thing. This is honestly so cool. Like, that is so cool. Also, some of you may know, some of you may not know that I do have a dog. He's a 4-year-old beagle and his name is Max, and he chews like everything so quickly. He's such a strong chewer, so I can never get him stuffed animals or anything like that. Like, if it's not a hard bone from the pet store or like the butcher, he will literally destroy it in like 3 seconds. So if you have a cute little dog that can like play with a plush toy or chew on a plush toy without ruining it, consider yourself lucky, because all the cute stuff is here and I can never get him any of it. One is so cute. Literally crying. It's so cute. And I've been looking for a few things for a long time. One has been a sheet set, and I was really anticipating on buying one from TJ Maxx because the prices are pretty good, but I have a king size bed, and I was really convinced that I was going to buy a sheet set from TJ Maxx because the prices overall are pretty good, but ever since I got a king size bed, it's so much more expensive to get sheets and comforters and all that stuff because there's more fabric, obviously, for a king size bed ever since we upgraded from a queen. And I don't know, the prices on Amazon were just a little bit better, so I went with the Amazon price, and I haven't tried it yet because it hasn't been delivered, but I'm hoping that it's good. It was a pretty good deal. Now we're gonna go to the store on a Sunday afternoon. In the middle of the day. And I'm at my mom's house right now, and I'm just hanging out with the family cats, Elijah, Ireland, and Fluffy. They are all older senior cats, and Elijah, the one right next to me, is literally my first pet ever. Next week's video is filled with another big, huge life update. I feel like I've just been giving life updates and life changes and just like so many things going on recently, and that's just kind of been the state of my life recently. You're definitely gonna want to see that one, and I'm actually gonna close this vlog here to begin that one. So thanks for being here, thanks for supporting me always, and I will see you in the next one. Yep. The pizza.
You don't like the pizza?
No, I said, what were your thoughts?
I'd never go back. If I would have seen this, I would have went in there. Look at that. I would have paid the extra, went in there. Are you kidding me? I didn't even see it. We were sitting